Remember when they hated, didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through. Now you hate yourself, you can't look at me, look at me. Yeah. You made me. Yeah. Look at me.
And what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so I know a lot of my diehard car people are so tired of the bike updates, but let me explain, because I know y'all probably like, dude, get back to the fucking cars, bruh. We want the cars, bruh. So for those that follow me on social media, you guys have seen the last 2 weeks, or the last week actually, on what's been going on. I was a witness to an officer involved shooting. Not gonna get into too much detail on that. I made a statement on it on social media. Basically, since I was there, I was eyewitness, I seen everything that happened, and I already knew things were gonna get blown out of proportion. So I wanted to get in front of it before the false story came up, you know, before it turned into some black and white thing. You know, I didn't want people to get the wrong story on what had actually happened. So before even the first video had got out, I made a statement and I said, you know, the media is gonna blow this out of proportion. It's not what it seems. I'm not justifying it, but I am giving you guys the full story on what happened. Long story short, told everybody what happened. Somebody posted a video and I knew this was gonna happen. The story went from my truth to, oh, he was shot fucking in the back, he was executed, it was over a bag of chips. The story got fucking wild. You know, you had hella people coming to my account, so I'm like, you're lying, you wasn't even there, you didn't see what happened, you being a coon, you dumbass half-breed. Like, it was a wild week. So you had these journalists, news reporters, the lawyer, everybody's like screenshotting my statement. You know, everybody's like, nah, that's not really what happened. You had TMZ giving out the false story, people screenshotting and posting my actual truth on their story. Like, it was crazy. And then the media took it and ran with it, and they were basically like saying, oh, you know, they basically copied and pasted my whole exact statement. And then for some odd reason, they were like, oh, Mike, you know, who has a YouTube channel of 180,000 subscribers, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what does my social media or my YouTube directly have anything to do with the fuck happened or my initial statement or whatever? Because it was never on my YouTube channel. So that's why you remember the video for me where your boy had to get wiggly. You feel me? That, you know, that video ain't up there no more, just because they were bringing way too much attention to my channel. And the reason why I never made an actual statement, because I was gonna make a whole video posting the video that I had got and explained it step by step on what had happened, but I was like, you know what, I had already got in contact with the family, and I told the family, I'm like, yo, the stories you guys are hearing, that's not what happened. I don't want you guys to, you know, be reading all this shit and feel some type of way, because that isn't the truth and that's not the real story. So I made sure I got in contact with the family and I explained my story to them versus putting the whole story online, because, you know, the truth is the truth. You can't discredit somebody when they're trying to explain things and trying to prevent things from escalating when, you know, y'all wasn't there. I was there for it. You can see me in the video, you can see me in the pictures, everything. I was right there, and, you know, people still didn't want to believe it. So this is a perfect example of when, you know, somebody calls wolf, the people don't believe it, and then all of a sudden your ass get ate by a wolf. But the reason I never posted, because I actually shot the video, I edited it, and I got ready to post it. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna post the video because I don't want people coming to my page, and I don't want the views or people subscribing to my page based off of, you know, someone's death. And I was like, that's not, you know, that's not the type of subscribers and shit that I want. I want everybody that subscribed to my channel to be organically subscribing because they want to. That's why you see in my videos, I'm not like, oh, can you please like and subscribe in every video at the beginning or the end of the videos. I never really ask you guys to like and subscribe. It's a rare thing that I do. And, you know, I want people to like and subscribe because they're genuinely fucking with the cars and stuff like that. If you like, you subscribe, that's, you know, on your behalf and what you chose to do without my influence. You know, I want everything to happen organic. So I didn't post the video just because I didn't want to get views or get paid off of, you know, somebody else's death explaining this whole story. And I knew that's what media and the news outlets and everything were waiting for. So, you know, I just kept it pushing. I started posting videos on the bike and stuff. I took an LOA from work just to, you know, avoid all that shit. People trying to come to my job to talk to me, ask me what happened, dumbass protests and all that. So, you know, that's why I've been posting hella bike videos and stuff like that. I just been riding, trying to, you know, just clear away from all that bullshit. when I did what I did for, you know, Aaron to help him, it wasn't out of pity, it wasn't like that. It was just like, man, I need to get my head clear, and you know, that's my nigga. So it's like, obviously I want to help him get in a better position. So it's like, bro, let's go ride. Don't worry about the, you know, the funds and nothing like that. I'm not tripping off of it. I'm cool. I'm good. So it was more so I wanted to get him on the bike for, you know, also for my own peace of mind and clarity. I can just go, you know, we can just go out, we can go ride, we can go cruise, and I ain't gotta, you know, think about the bullshit. It's just me, my nigga, our other partners and stuff like that, just out and about. That's why I've been posting so many bike videos. On the flip side of it, you know, you guys are probably wondering like, hey, what happened to the 350Z? It was just running, you posted a video of it, everything sounded good. So the 350Z, if you guys recall, way back when I first got the LS3, we ended up repairing one of the cylinders that had I wouldn't say low compression, but the leak down showed up. 20% leak down. We repaired that cylinder, but mentally in my mind, it was like, all right, we didn't fully do a rebuild, we just repaired that one cylinder. So now that I know the motor and everything's all running, I decided to say, you know what, fuck it. We pulled the motor's already apart, it's at the machine shop. I hit up Texas Speed. I ordered forged pistons, forged rods, crank, ring, bearings. I actually got another camshaft that they recommended for my setup because I am going a little bit slightly higher compression. I'm doing roller rocker, new oil pump. So the LS3 is going full build. Heads are at the machine shop getting ported and polished. So as of right now, I am going basically OD on the LS3. And the reason I ain't said nothing because I knew y'all was gonna be butthurt, but we're just waiting for the rotation assembly. Brett did a fantastic job assembling my 2JZ, so you guys know what up. So my boy Miguel assembled my 2J block, but Brett's the one who assembled everything else around it. My 2J's been solid, and Brett also specializes in LS motors. So at this point I was like, you know, the JZ's running perfect. If he can build a JZ and had it this reliable, and that was the first one he ever assembled, then I know for sure LS3 will be a cakewalk because that's what he specializes in. The motor, everything should be back from the machine shop this week, and I'm just waiting on the things from, you know, the parts from Texas Speed. Once I get everything from Texas Speed, we're gonna be throwing it back together, and the motor's gonna be going back in. So this whole build is probably only gonna take about 2 to 3 weeks. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was just gonna pop up with the full video on everything been assembled on y'all, but you know, at this point it's like, fuck it, I'll give you guys an update on what's actually going on. So that's what's going on with the 350Z. It's about to come back a fucking monster, built head, built block. You know, I just wanted the peace of mind of having a fresh motor, and you know, that's what I ended up deciding to do. It's like, if I have the money to do it right now, I'm not in a rush. You know, why not? The SC's right here running perfect. I've been driving this thing every day, so might as well just take that little bit of time. 3 weeks isn't gonna hurt me, and have a beast ass LS3 motor. Y'all doing, what's up with the 300ZX, man? Fucking drive it. I promise y'all, as soon as the 350Z's done, this car is gonna be getting finished next. I promise y'all. No more holdups on it. This is next to get finished up for y'all. I promise. No more waiting. So time for a little unboxing. Man, I've probably had these for maybe about 3 weeks now. I'm just now getting ready to open them. What do y'all think's in here? It's from Revzilla. So it's obviously some bike stuff. And these are my Woodcraft bike stands right here. I know a lot of people like the Pit Bulls. The thing I like about the Woodcrafts, they're roughly about the same price. So for both of them, it was, I want to say $380 or something like that. So competitively priced with the Pit Bull stands. A lot of people love those, but the reason I went with these over the Pit Bull is because they have adjustable heights. So instead of it being one height, you can adjust it how high or how low you want to get it off the ground, which is definitely something that I opted in for. So these ones are the rear stands, and those ones right there are going to be the front stands. The way you can tell simply is because these ones will line up with the rear spool. And here they are, stands assembled. Also, I want to note another reason that I went with the Woodcraft stands over the Pit Bull stands is because the Pit Bull stands have like a little handle at the end, and they just get hella long, and in a way, and then the ones for the long handle or the removable handle are hella expensive. So I definitely wasn't about to pay $400 and some just to have a removable handle when these are height adjustable, and you don't really need a handle because it has such a good weight on these to where you can get the bike up hella easy without an issue. Another thing is for the front that they also have a counterweight on them, so it's a lot, you know, you don't have to keep trying to hold it in place and have to worry about it wiggling like they actually counterweighted. So these are some legit dope ass stands, and you know, you get what you pay for. I didn't want to risk putting my bike on a stand and having it fall over or some stupid shit, so that's why I went with the Woodcraft. Whether you want to go Woodcraft, Pitbull, or if you want to gamble and try, you know, the cheaper stands, that's up to you. But you know, for what I wanted and for peace of mind, I went with the Woodcrafts. So here it is. This is how it was looking sitting on the stands. Super simple. Once you get it on the rear spools, you line it up, pull it down. For the front, get it on the front forks. Once it's lined up, pull it down. It's as simple as that. I know I said that I was getting the bike to ride around, didn't care about the performance because the bike was already fast enough, which it is to me because I'm a, you know, new rider, so the bike does feel fast. But I let my friend ride the bike who's been, you know, riding for a while, and he said that my bike was slow. So when he said that, it hurt my heart. Immediately after he told me that, he was like, oh, you know, Gixxer 750, that's my favorite bike. You know, I love them, and the reason why I know this one's slow is because I've rode a lot of them, and this is my least favorite, and it hurt my heart. So literally right after that, I said, you know what, fuck it. I went all out and I bought full bolt-ons for my bike. I know you guys remember the video where I went to the Turbo Booster guy, and he said that the exhaust was probably taking about 15 horsepower or so. Fucking airplane, hold on. But yeah, he said that you know, it could be taking about 15 horsepower. He said his personal experience that he's seen before and after dyno that he personally did, bike lost up to almost 20 horsepower just by having a straight pipe, which might not be the case with my particular bike. I'm not saying that I'm all of a sudden losing 10 horsepower or whatever, but it has been proven that, especially for like these models, because these are early models, these are more like the bikes that didn't come with cats and stuff like that. More of the newer bikes, you can get away with taking the muffler off because they still have a lot of back pressure due to the cat system and all that. But my particular bike, there's no cats on here, wasn't cats on here from factory, so with a straight pipe I basically have no means of, you know, producing back pressure, which isn't really all that great for, you know, for these little bikes or whatnot. So I ended up ordering a full exhaust system for it. Got a K&N filter, I got a power commander, so I am planning on getting this thing tuned, and I want to see what it does. So I'm gonna be doing a before and after with like this current setup, and then we're gonna put the exhaust and all the bolt-ons on and with the power commander and tune it just to see how much more horsepower it picks up, and to get an idea kind of like, you know, what I had lost as far as horsepower goes by going straight pipe. So yeah, these last 3 days or so, I've like super OD'd on parts. Like, this bike is gonna look sick. I was thinking about raffling it, but I mean, I'm at the point where I really like the bike. It's my first bike, so I'm probably just gonna keep this as like, you know, always bike or whatever. But so I ordered new wheels already. I have powder coated white wheels on the way for it. I ordered new brakes and everything. Even though there's nothing wrong with these brakes, I just want the other brakes because they have gold accents and the rotors look sick. So just to give it some more contrast on the bike, with the white, black, and gold theme that I have going on here, I really do like love this particular year bike. So it's probably gonna be something that I'm always gonna keep or whatnot, even when I get a bigger bike, because, you know, this is my first bike. So, but yeah, this is the power robber right here. So you can see my bike has no cats or anything in there. This year didn't come with cats, didn't come with ABS, no traction control, nothing like that. So you can see there's none of that extra stuff in there.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady, speed limit 65. I'm about to do